Dear friends of mine, we are about to read one of the most beautiful chapters in the Bible, in my humble opinion, which is the chapter 9 of Genesis. And I really think it's so beautiful because it describes the first covenant that God did with the humankind. And we can see a little bit of his power, of how amazing and merciful God is. So this is the one of the chapters that I most like in the Bible. We will read it together now. I'm glad we are doing it, and I hope God speaks with you. I hope you listen to his voice. I hope this brings life to you, because having a covenant with God shows how trustful he is. And well, let's read. Okay. Genesis chapter 9. God's covenant with Noah. God blessed Noah and his sons and said, "Have many children, so that your descendants will live all over the earth. All the animals, birds, and fish will live in fear of you. They are all placed under your power. Now you can eat them, as well as green plants. I give them all to you for food. The one thing you must not eat is meat with blood still in it. I forbid this because life is in the blood. If anyone takes human life, he will be punished. I will punish with death any animal that takes a human life. Human beings were made like God, so whoever murders one of them will be killed by someone else. You must have many children, so that your descendants will live all over the earth." God said to Noah and his sons, "Now, I am now making my covenant with you and with your descendants, and with all living beings, all birds and all animals, everything that come out of the boat with you. With these words I make my covenant with you. I promise that never again I promise that never again will all living beings be destroyed by a flood. Never again will a flood destroy the earth. As a sign of this everlasting covenant which I am making with you and with all living beings, I am putting my bow in the clouds. It will be the sign of my covenant with the world. Whenever I cover the sky with clouds and the rainbow appears, I will remember my promise to you and to all the animals that a flood will never again destroy all living beings. When the rainbow appears in the clouds, I will see it and remember the everlasting covenant between me and all living beings on earth. That is the sign of the promise which I am making to all living beings." Oh, beautiful. So beautiful. Noah and his sons. The sons of Noah who went out of the boat were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham was the father of Canaan. These three sons of Noah were the ancestors of all the people on earth. Noah, who was a farmer, was the first man to plant a vineyard. After he drank some of the wine, he became drunk, took off his clothes, and lay naked in his tent. When Ham, the father of Canaan, saw that his father was naked, he went out and told his two brothers. Then Shem and Japheth took a rope and held it behind them on their shoulders. They walked backward into the tent and covered their father keeping their faces turned away so as not to see him naked. When Noah sobered up and learned what his youngest son had done to him, he said, "A curse of Canaan. He will be a slave to his brothers. Give praise to the Lord, to God of Shem. Canaan will be the slave of Shem. May God cause Japheth to increase. May his descendants live with the people of Shem. Canaan will be the slave of Japheth." After the flood, Noah lived 350 years and died at the age of 950.